Hi, I'd like to speak to you today about the health and wellness of our students. Not all of our students are healthy. They may have an illness that is visible or invisible to us as educators, to school staff, and to classmates. It's our role to notice any changes in the wellness of the students, and if we notice something is different, whether we notice their fatigue has increased, their ability to concentrate has increased, maybe an elevation in frustration or anger, we can make note of that. And then it's for us to approach the parents and let them know about our observations with their child. We hope that our observations will be unnecessary, that our observations will not spark any alarms, but by speaking with the parents, we can get confirmation that yes, indeed, the child is perfectly fine, there's nothing going on, or that yes, something has changed, something has happened, and that would explain the behavior in the child. Sometimes we're the ones that sound the alarm, and then it's the parents who then hopefully will follow up and find a course of help for that individual. One such experience with me is I noticed a change in one of my young students who, a better way of putting it was just not with me, was almost dopey, non-responsive, finding it very difficult to formulate sentences, express their idea. So I mentioned it to the mom. She indeed then confirmed with me that yes, there had been a change in medication. And now this is one of the side effects of the new change in medication. Okay, now what do I do? What's my role? How do I take the lesson and modify it to now meet the new medical needs of the student? Things had to be slowed considerably. My time to explain something increased. The expectations were decreased, and I have to keep an eye on, is that individual able to keep up with the work in the classroom? Or is that individual falling behind, and do we now need to modify the amount of work for that individual? I don't believe there's a need to change the content, but certainly change and modify the volume of work that that individual is going to be expected to produce, either through classwork or through homework. These are modifications that, if or without an IEP, are just the proper thing to do in order to help that student and that family deal with the current medical changes. Some students will express a change in mood, a change in attitude, either good or bad, and that may be a result of something going on in their lives, something in the home environment, and we need to be aware that, yeah, there's a time during teen years that some kids can get moody, can get depressed. But if you notice that it's above and beyond that, then once again, take note and bring it to the awareness of the family. Sometimes we find out that, yes, there's been a change in the family dynamics at home, and as a result, the family is going through some hardship. Okay, then perhaps we can address the student, just let them know that their expectations, their volume of work that they need to hand in is being reduced. If they need extra time, they need help, encourage them to ask and let them know that we are receptive to acknowledging and working with them through these challenging times. Another thing that we'd like to do is, as teachers, is be those second sets of eyes. We see these students for a long period of time during the day or even during the week. We see things. We notice things. I think it's like being a good neighbor. We let the family and other teachers know that, I notice a change in somebody's behavior. It's not a positive change, it's a concerning change. Have you noticed anything different? Have you noticed anything new in that child's behavior? Perhaps it's time now to raise a concern with the family and at least let them know that we know something is happening. As educators, we can play a major role in the health of a student, whether that's physical, medical, or mental. We, as I said earlier, see them a lot. We spend a lot of time with them. And to ignore these signs or brush them off or think that it's not our responsibility or we can't be involved is not healthy. It's not helping the student. We are involved. We are caring for them. They are under our care during the school hours. So let's help these students out. Let's be there for them. Let's offer that support and help the families out too. I wish you all well. I hope you're enjoying your day, and I hope your students are all well and healthy. I'll speak with you all soon. Until then, bye.